The Dallas doctor convicted of injecting dangerous drugs into patients' IV bags will likely spend the rest of his life in federal prison.
A federal judge sentenced Dr. Reynaldo Ortiz to the maximum 190 years in prison. Fox 4's Lori Brown has the story.
The judge ruled that the actions of Dr. Reynaldo Ortiz were the same as attempted murder, and while not in the indictment, the judge said that he also found that Dr. Ortiz was responsible for the death of Dr. Melanie Kaspar.
It's everything I wanted to hear.
Federal Judge David Godby said the words that finally brought justice for Dr. Melanie Kaspar's family. She died after trying to rehydrate herself at home with an IV bag, what turned out to be one of Dr. Reynaldo Ortiz's poison bombs. He did it, Judge Godby said.
It was the conclusion that I think everybody knew. He knew it, I knew it, and now it's been put on record.
But Dr. Ortiz was not in the courtroom to hear it or the 7 statements by his victims. He waived his right, and prosecutors said the Crime Victims' Rights Act did not require him to be there. What do you think about Dr. Ortiz choosing not to be in the courtroom today?
It was certainly cowardly. I can't believe that he wasn't forced to be in there.
Anything he can control and manipulate and turn, he will, and he did it today.
Roxanne Bogdan was Ortiz's neighbor for 10 years.
He's escaped the law many times for terrible things.
Bogdan said the system and certain judges failed to listen.
He retaliated against me for testifying against him in court. He was convicted of shooting my dog in retaliation for my testimony. I'm only sad that we couldn't have stopped him earlier.
Judge Godby also found Dr. Ortiz responsible for all 11 patient events, not just the 6 in the indictment, due to this video evidence.
He caused her great pain.
In court, Kaspar described his wife's death from tainted IV fluids. She sat up twice during CPR with her eyes wide open but lifeless, he said in the courtroom. He described seeing this video of Dr. Ortiz filling up large syringes with dangerous drugs and putting them in his pocket, like watching the real-time murder of his wife. Kaspar said his friends and family got him through the crushing and consuming grief.
Anybody who's gone through depression, you don't get through it by yourself. You have to have many friends and family. And if you know somebody who's depressed, don't assume that they're going to get out of it on their own.
Now he will focus on remembering the good times with Melanie.
The batch of cookies every Sunday, the daily kiss goodbye in the morning, it was an everyday occurrence.
Kaspar thankful that starting now, justice has been served.
He got exactly what he deserved.
Roxanne Bogdan told me that as neighbors, she and Ortiz once were friends. She said that she reached out to him many times to try to encourage him to get help for his anger management and violent behavior. Ortiz now has the right to an appeal. In Dallas, Lori Brown, Fox 4 News.